It all began years ago from the Badlands to Alcatraz.
One of 3 children born after 2000 will be diabetic if something doesn't change. And unfortunately, among Native American populations, it's an even worse statistic. It doesn't have to be that way.
The infamous island prison of Alcatraz sits in the middle of the San Francisco Bay. In 1969, it received a new legacy when Indians from many nations seized the island and occupied it for 2 years. It became known as Indian Land. Now, every year around Columbus Day, Indians still gather there. However, there is a smaller and lesser-known group that comes to California to honor Alcatraz, but they have a very different purpose. They come to the PATHSTAR Project. In just 8 days, 6 to 10 Indians come to learn healthy eating habits and with the goal of swimming from Alcatraz to the mainland.
Welcome to our 14th PATHSTAR Alcatraz Swim Week.
My name is Karen Wapato. I'm from Eastern Washington. I'm a tribal member of the Colville Confederated Tribes and the Nez Perce tribe. I just moved back home to Grand Coulee, Washington. I've been working for the last 2 years in Lapwai, Idaho on the Nez Perce tribe as a public health nurse. This is my second time swimming. I swam 3 years ago. I'll be 59 years old in December.
My name's Sanaa Johnson. I'm 14 from Upland, California.
And your tribal affiliation?
Laurel Grove. I'm South Dakota. I've never done this before.
My name is Teresa Bazette. This is my 4th year. I'm a Colville tribal member.
My name's Shauna Jackson. I live in Sacramento, but I'm a Hoopa Valley tribal member. I'm also Paiute and Shoshone from my mom's side, and this is my 2nd year, and I'll be 50 next month.
I'm Savannah Trujillo. I'm from Upland, California. This is my first year doing this, and I'm 15.
My name's Donna Nunn. I'm from Rockland, California, part of the Cherokee Nation. I work in Auburn, Chapaday Indian Health Program, and I am 54 years old. And this is my first time. Grateful for the opportunity.
It takes real people, because this is a real dis-ease. It takes people that are committed, that go beyond their comfort space, go beyond their boundaries to go and find that healing and bring it back to their community.
My journey started about 3 years ago when I weighed 378 pounds. I currently have lost 211 pounds.
And my A1C went from a 12.7 to a 4.7.
My life has totally changed. I totally enjoy triathlons, half an Ironman, swimming, and exercising every day. And if I don't get to exercise or run, which I used to hate running, I get really depressed or upset or cranky. So my coworkers know if I don't get to go swim at lunchtime, there's something really wrong with me. So that's the life I changed, and it's better, and I feel really good.
With the support of the other participants and amazing volunteers, I knew I would conquer this challenge. Living with the other swimmers for a week, we learned we shared common obstacles and emotions. Knowing it would not be just me against the ocean, but a group effort, built my confidence up over the week. The days leading up to the swim were non-stop with activity. Nutrition from A to Z, food prep, cooking, eating a balanced way. We learned about edible gardening. That was delicious. Physical activity was involved. We did movements, yoga, Pilates, kayaking, and paddleboarding.
Well, welcome to the Rock. I'll walk with you and we'll point some stuff out.
We even spent a whole day touring and hiking Alcatraz.
And the Federal Bureau of Prisons take it over, and they ran it for 29 years as an escape-proof prison. And they say nobody escaped. Now you guys are going to escape next Monday, right? So
1, 2, 3.
PATHSTAR! Connecting our minds, our bodies, spirits, add in hours of swim practice in the bay early in the morning, and nothing seemed impossible. 1.5 miles. It doesn't sound too far if you're in a car or on a bike or even walking. But what if you're swimming in the ocean with 2-foot waves, with sharks?
On the Alcatraz Swim Day, we take a boat out to the island, and then we start from the boat. So the PATHSTAR swimmer jumps with their swim angel or swim angels. And then there's a kayak or rowboat specifically assigned to each swim team. So it's actually a whole flotilla.
This incredible week, all this preparation, reached a summit, taking that final jump into the water. I was greeted with waves rougher than we had felt all week, with 2-foot swells crashing into me. I was swallowing seawater with every breath. It felt more like a fight than a swim. But I had the tools, and I knew the techniques to get me through this. I needed to keep them in front of my mind and leave the thoughts of uncertainty in the waves behind me. Hearing my swim angel support me and give me technical advice, the thoughts of giving up began to leave my mind. As the shore crept closer, I could feel my body moving faster through the waves. I spent a total of 67 minutes in the water that day. A lot can happen in 67 minutes. You could change your way of thinking. You can change your outlook on life. For 67 minutes, you can leave your stress, your struggles, your obstacles at the bottom of the sea.
I'm seeing a lot of joy, a lot of relief, and also a lot of acknowledgement that they really are heroes. They're really doing something terrific.
When you take a challenge like that, when you think, I can't do this, there's no way ever I'm going to do this, and you do it and you show yourself, oh, but I can do this, that's a big step for using tools to change your life and other things that aren't as challenging.
We're reclaiming our future. The past is the past, the present is where it is right now, and if we can go present forward and really reclaim, then we're going to be in good shape.
Native people are already really strong people. We just have to get back to that. So I feel like that's kind of like gets them back to where we were hundreds of years ago. So that when I see them coming, I mean, even these young people doing it, it's just amazing. Like I hope they see the power in it.
There was a beach, and all these starfish were on the beach, and they were drying out because the tide was going out. Thousands of starfish. And there was this little girl. She going around picking up a starfish and throwing it in the water. Go pick up another one, throw it in the water. And there's thousands of starfish. And this man comes over and he goes, "Little girl, you're wasting your time. There are thousands here. You're not making a difference at all." And she picks up one and throws it in and says, "Oh, I made a difference to that one." And so everyone here today, you're making a difference, either to yourself or to some life you're going to touch after doing this.